Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurave Sarvalokanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Nidhaye Sarvavidyanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam Shruti-smriti-purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad-padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Sakshat Kritam Dayanandam Paramarthasvarupinam Tattvajnana Prashastaram Pranatosmi Param Padam Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. As I told, today we will discuss on the topic Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti, a write-up on Sadhana Chatushtayam. It is a simple write-up. We don't know the author. The author of the write-up. It was published by Vani Vilas Press. We don't know whether it is still in print. It is published at the end of the book Panchikaranam. The authorship is not known. It's a simple, easy to understand the write-up. And Vani Vilas Press just mentions that it was taken from the Tanjavur, the palace library, the manuscript. It was available in the form of manuscript in Tanjavur library. From that, they have taken and published. It's a interesting and nice to read that. The write-up on Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti. As every text is attributed to Shankaracharya, this also probably. But the authorship is very much doubtful. So we discuss on the topic sadhana chatushtaya sampatti in connection with the Kathopanishad. Today we'll discuss that. Okay. This is that write up. You can repeat after me. Sadhana chatushtaya sampattihi is the topic. Atha shabdarthaha
अथ शब्दार्थः
sadhana chatushtayam uchyate.
साधनचतुष्टयम्
उच्यते
Nitya nityavasthu vivekaha
नित्यानित्यवस्तुविवेकः
नित्यवस्तुविवेकः
ihamutthartha falabhoga viragaha
कामुत्रार्थफलभोगविरागः
भोगविरागः
shamadamadi sampattihi
पदमादिसम्पत्तिः
mukshutvam cheti.
मुमुक्षुत्वं चेति
कृत्वं चेति
Brahma nityam
ब्रह्मनित्यं
नित्यं
sakalam jagat anityamiti.
सकलं जगत्
नित्यम् इति
Nityanityavastu vivekaha
नित्यानित्यवस्तुविवेकः
नित्यवस्तुविवेकः
अतः शब्दार्थः अथ शब्देन शब्दस्य अर्थः that is referring to atato brahma jigyasa, the first sutra of the Brahma Sutra. Atato brahma jigyasa, that atha is there, that atha shabda, what the word atha means, referring to that sadhana chatushtayam. Athato atha ataha brahma jigyasa kartavya. There the Brahma Sutra starts with the Mangala Shabda Atha, stands for Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti Praptyantaram. So that is the meaning of the word Atha. Brahma Sutra starts with the word Atha. The meaning is Sadhana Chatushtayam. And Atha also happens to be the Mangala Suchaka Shabda. Onkaro Chatas Shabdascha Vaveto Brahmanah Pura. Kantam Bhitva Viniryato Tasman Mangali Kavubhav. Brahmaji created the Srishti, the Jagat, uttering the Shabda, Om Atha. Therefore, the Srishti, the creation was initiated, started by Brahmaji, since uttering this Shabda. So, therefore, the Srishta Jagat, the Srishta Jagat itself is Mangalam, and he started the creation uttering this Mangala Shabda. Therefore, Atha itself, the word itself is Mangalam. Atha. And here, the Brahma Sutra, it happens to mean Sadhana Chatushti Prapti Anantaram. Therefore, Atha referring to that. Therefore, Atha Shabdasya Kaha Artaha Sadhana Chatushtayam Uchyate. Nitya Sadhana, the meaning of the word sadhanam. Sadhanam means The means here sadhanam means the qualification. Sadhyate, prapyate, anena iti sadhanam. Chatushtayam, the fourfold. So sadhana chatushtayam, we know the fourfold qualifications which are required for a mumukshu. The first one is nitya nitya vastu vivekaha. We are very much familiar with this, all these words. The first one is viveka. Viveka of what? Nitya, anitya, nitya, anitya vastu. Nitya vastu, anitya vastu, tayoho vivekaha. So nityam means marana rahitaha nityaha. Avinashi. Nityaha means avinashi. Nashaha na vidyate yasya. That is nitya, nityaha. Apakshaya lakshana bhavikriya atmanaha na vidyate ityartaha. That is nityaha. Or in other words, sarvada ekarupaha nityaha. That is nityam. That which is always is permanent, doesn't change. Nityaha. Na nityaha anityaha. Astiraha. Anitya is that which is not nitya. Astira. Opposite to avinashi. Vinashi. And in Kathopanishad, the word adruvam is used. Adruvam. Dhruva, adruva. Adruveshu dhruvam na prapyate. In Kathopanishad we saw. So adruvam, dhruvam. The word nitya is referred to by the word dhruvam. Anitya by the word adruvam. Therefore, viveka between that. Viveka with regard to these two. So viveka. The word viveka from the dhatu vichir dhatu. Vichir means vivechane with V upasarga and gai pratyaya. Gai is krit pratyaya. So you get the word viveka. Vivechanam vivekaha. Viveka is vivechanam. Buddhya vivechanam. Inquiring through buddhi. That is called viveka. The one who has viveka becomes viveki. Vivekin, nakaranta. Viveki. Vicharavan. Vicharashilaha. Dhiraha. Ityartaha. Dhiraha. The word dhiraha we have heard the word dhiraha in many places in this Kathopanishad itself and also in Gita. If you remember, the word dhiraha is used by the Yamadharmaraja when he introduces the topic of Vedanta in the beginning of the second section of the first chapter. Shreyascha preyascha manushyametah ausamparitya vivinakti dhiraha. The word he uses dhiraha. Shreyo hi dhirobhi preyaso vrinite. Shreyo mando yogakshemat vrinite iti. The word dhiraha he uses. And in Gita also the word dhiraha is used, meaning viveki. Yam hi na vyatayantyete purusham purusharshabha samadukka sukham dhiram. So mrtatvaya kalpate. The second chapter, 15th shloka. Then Bhagavan Krishna distinctly shows the Atma as different from Anatma. In that context, he says, the Viveki Purusha, he deserves Amrtatvam because he has got that Viveka, Atma, Anatma, Viveka. So therefore, he is not disturbed. Na vyatayanti. Na vyatayanti. Yamhi na vyatayanti. And he is the Purushanam Rishabha. He is a bull among the Purusha. Therefore, Dhiraha is a strong among the people. Because he has got that Viveka Buddhi. Purusharshaba is addressing Purusharshaba Arjuna using the word Purusharshaba. Purushanam Madhye Rishabha Iva Rishabha is like a bull among the. Why calling him as a bull? It is not scolding, it is praising him. You also have that Viveka, therefore Dhiraha iti. And in Kathopanishad itself, in the second chapter, Mother Maharaja says, the second chapter, 10th shloka, in the 10th shloka, it talks about the Viveka. Janamyakam shevadiritya nityam nagyadhruvaihi prapyate hi dhruvam tat adhruvaihi dhruvam na prapyate. Akam janami, Mother Maharaja says, Akam janami adhruvaihi, that is, adhruva is anitya vastu. And dhruvam is nitya vastu. So between these two, adhruva, among the adhruva, impermanent things, to get dhruvam, the nitya, it is not possible. Adhruvaihi na prapyate dhruvam tat. Adhruvaihi dhruvam na prapyate. Dhruva is that which is permanent. Dhruva, that which is permanent. But here in this context, in this shloka context, adhruvaihi means by impermanent means. By impermanent means, dhruvam, that which is permanent, is not gained. So knowing the Purushartha, that meaning, the word dhruva is used here. That's called Purushartha Viveka. We talk about Purushartha Viveka. For the samsara nivritti, what is required is jnanam. Karma cannot remove. Karma cannot be the means for dukkha nivritti, samsara nivritti. So therefore, there Viveka is required with regard to the means of gaining the moksha. Therefore, adhruvaihi dhruvam na prapyate. Dhruvam referring to Brahma, that which is permanent, nitya. That cannot be gained through the adhruva, the means. What are the means? The means which are not permanent. Which are not permanent means that which give impermanent karma pala, anitya karma pala. Therefore, they are adhruva. In that meaning, Dharmaraja uses the word adhruvaihi iti. Then the next shloka uses the word dhiraha again, meaning the viveki. Kamasyaptim jagatah pratishtham kratoranantyam abhayasya param tomam mahadurghayam pratishtham drishtva dhritya dhiraha nachiketaha atyastrakshihi. The word dhira, dhritya dhiraha, praising Nachiketa. Dhritya dhiraha nachiketaha atyastrakshihi. You dismissed, you just discarded. You discarded very firmly. Being a viveki, you discarded very firmly whatever I offered. Whatever I offered, you discarded. Stomam Mahat Urugayam. Mahat Urugayam means that which is Urugayam, that which is vast. Stomam, that which is praiseworthy. So, Pratishtam, we have seen all this. The meaning of the word Pratishtam here is Iranyagarbha, Iranyagarbha Padavi, the status of Iranyagarbha, Prajapati. Stomam Magadurghayam Pratishtam Drishtva, having understood, seeing, Drishtva means having seen, having understood, even the limitations of, having seen the limitations of this Iranyagarbha Padavi, you firmly discarded even that, because that is also impermanent, adruvam only. So, therefore, dhiraha iti. So, dhiraha meaning viveki. So, viveka is nitya nitya vastu viveka. The word dhiraha again, it appears in the next very shloka. Adhyatma yogadigamenna devam matva dhiraha harsha shokau jahati. Harsha shoka, harsha happiness, shoka sorrow, jahati. He gives up. Who gives up? Dhiraha. Dhiraha gives up shoka moha. That is, it transcends. It goes beyond this shoka and moha iti. So all these words, adruvam, dhruvam, dhiraha, it's all used in this context of viveka, referring to the sadhanam viveka. In the 22nd, the mantra, again you can see the word dhiraha. Ashariram sharireshu navasteshvavastitam mahantam vibhumatmanam matva dhiro na shochati. Dhiraha, viveki, na shochati, he doesn't grieve. Ashariram, referring to Atma, which doesn't have Sharira. Shariri is Atma. Ashariram, which doesn't have Shariram, the body. Sharireshu Ashariram. Sharireshu, the Sharireshu is the Sharira which is not permanent. Anavasteshu Sharireshu Ashariram Avastitam. Stitam Avastitam. This Asharireshu Anavasteshu, that which doesn't have avastha, existence, real existence, it is mithya, it has got only mithya existence. Shariram Stitam. Matva, Jnatva. Matva means Jnatva. Knowing that Atma, it is Mahantam. Mahantam, which is big, big means not in terms of size, which is all pervading. Mahantam, Vibhum. Vibhum is all pervading. Therefore, Mahantam is that which is big, not limited by the Shariram. What is that? Atmanam. Matva, Jnatva, Dhiraha, na shochati. Iti, in many places you find the topic Viveka is discussed. These are some of the places in Kathopanishad. You find the word Dhiraha and the words Adhrva, Adhrva. All these words are used where you see the discussion on the topic Viveka, the important sadhana in the sadhana chatushtayam. So therefore, Brahma Nityam Sakalam Jagat Anityam. That is called Nitya Nitya Vastu Viveka. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mitya. Then the next line you can read. Iha Mutrata Palabhoga Viraha just mentions, and author himself will quote from the Shruti. And he will explain. We will see that. Tadyate karmachito lokaha kshiyate.
तद्यतेह कर्मचितः लोकः क्षीयते
तद्येतेह
एवमेव अमुत्र पुण्यचितो लोकः क्षीयते इति श्रुतिः.
एवमेवामुत्र पुण्यचीतः लोकः क्षीयते इति श्रुतिः.
यथा इह भूलोके कर्मणा चितः सम्पादितः
यथा इह भूलोके कर्मणा चितः
भूलोके
सम्पादितः
कर्मणा चितः सम्पादितः
पुत्रमित्रकलत्रादिलक्षणः लोकः
पुत्रमित्रकलत्रादिलक्षणः लोकः
पुत्रमित्रकलत्रादिलक्षणः
जनः क्षीयते नश्यति.
क्षीयते नश्यति.
नश्यति
एवम् एव अमुत्र
एवमेव अमुत्र
स्वर्गादिलोकेषु अपि
स्वर्गादिलोकेषु अपि
पुण्येन चितः सम्पादितः
पुण्येन चितः सम्पादितः
लोकः जनः क्षीयते इति तदर्थः.
लोकः जनः क्षीयते इति तदर्थः.
So तद् यथा इह कर्मचितो लोकः क्षीयते एवमेव अमुत्र पुण्यचितः लोकः क्षीयते इति श्रुतिः. So this is the quote from the Chandogya Upanishad. Yata iha tata amutra. Yata iha tata amutra. So what is vairagya? Iga amutra palabhoga viraga. The definition of vairagya, viragasya bhava is vairagya. Raga, viraga, dispassion. Iha amutra, what is iha? This loka, referring to this loka, referring to the loka which are gained through karma. Karmana chitaha, karma chitaha, chitaha, chidatu, gathered, accumulated. Karmana chitaha, through karma, lokaha is gained. That loka, the nature of that loka is kshiyate. Because it is gained through karma. Because it is gained through karma, the karma which is limited, therefore karma pala is also limited. Therefore, parichinnatvat lokaha kshiyate nashyati kalena. So this loka kshiyate this loka which is gained through karma kshiyate nashyati. The same way, the loka which is gained through punya palena, punya karmana punya palam, punya palena chitaha lokaha kshiyate iti. So referring to the Swargadi Loka. The Swargadi Loka which are gained, that also Kriyate Nashyati eva. So therefore the Bhoga, the enjoyment there, the enjoyment there in the Swarga Loka, Swargadi Loka, it is only for the time being. So the Bhoga, that is Karmajanita Palaprapti, that is called Bhoga. Karmajanita Palaprapti, that Bhoga in this world or of that world, both being gained through karma, therefore they are limited. Therefore, kshiyate nashyati. So, therefore, having viveka, examining the nature of the loka Loka also means the area, the field, the sphere of experience. The sphere of experience, which is same. There is no difference between this loka and that loka, because both are gained in time. Both will be there for a certain period of time, and then after that it is lost. Therefore, Viveka, and out of Viveka, what is born? Vairagya, the objectivity. We are objective about that. You don't see that which is not there. So understanding even that Swargaloka is also like that of this loka, this Bhuloka. So therefore, it is also impermanent only. So therefore, yata iga bhuloke, this bhuloka, karmanajitaha sampaditaha putramitra kalatradi lakshanaha lokaha janaha kshiyate nashyati. Whatever is gained, chitaha is sampaditaha. And the word karmachita, the author himself will say, it is there in the Upanishad itself. So, karmanachitaha sampaditaha lokaha. Lokaha is characterized by putra, mitra, kalatra, kalatradi lakshanaha. Loka which is characterized by this putra, mitra, kalatra, etc. Ashyati. It gets destroyed. Evam eva amutra. Amutra is sargadi lokeshu api, which is gained through punyena. Karmanachitaha karmaloka. Punyena chitaha punyalokaha swargalokaha. Both are sampadita only. They are gained. Therefore, kshiyate iti tadarthaha. Tadyeva arthaha yasya vakyasya tadarthaha. And he quotes from the Shruti, the very famous quote from the Mundakopanishad. Parikshalokan karmachitan brahmanaha.
Parikshya lokan karmachitan brahmanah.
Nirvedam ayat.
Nirvedam
ayat.
Nastya krita kritena.
Namaste kritena.
Tad vijnanartam sa gurumeva vikachet.
Tad
Vijnanatam saha gurumeva
Chet.
Samitpanihi shrotriyam brahmanishtam.
Samitpanihi Shrotriyam
Samitpanihi manishtam.
Iti shrutihi.
Iti Shrutihi.
Important, very important mantra. Here, Parikshya Lokan. Loka is the locus of experience, the field of experience, Loka, which are Karmachitan. Karmana Chitaha, Karmana Chitan, Karmachitan, Brahmanaha, referring to the person, not just the Jati Brahmana. Brahmana is, here it means the person, the Viveki, Dhiraha. Upanishad uses the word Brahmanaha. Mumukshu. So, having examined the lokas, how do you examine? The examination is the karma palam, the palam, the karma palam or punya palam. That is the boga, the karma pala, karmana janita, the palam. Examining that palam, understanding that palam are limited, parichinnaha. Therefore, karma also is parichinnam only. Karma also limited only. It cannot give you unlimited. It cannot give you unlimited palam. It cannot give you purnatvam, the complete fulfillment, satisfaction. Therefore, parikshya stands for Viveka, the understanding. Pariksha, the word stands for Viveka. So out of this Viveka, what is born? Nirvedam. Nirvedam is Vairagyam. Nirvedam ayat. Vairagyam. That is what the second sadhana chatushtaya sampati ika amutra palabhoga viraha. And in Kathopanishad, when Yamadharma Raja offered Nachiketa in place of the third boon we know he asked for this Atma Jnanam. Instead of Atma Jnanam, Yamadharma Raja offered him so many things, the pleasures which cannot be gained in this loka by a human being, which even cannot imagine. A normal human being cannot imagine to have that pleasure in this loka while living. Those pleasures, Yamadharma Raja he offered, which are described in the first chapter, first section itself. Shatayushav putra potran vrinishva bahun pashun hiranyam asti hiranyam ashvadi asti hiranyam ashvan bhumer magadayatanam vrinishva swayam cha jiva sharado yavadichasi iti, in the first chapter, 23rd shloka. Yamadharma Raja he offered Shatayushaha, 100 years of life, putra potran, putra son, potra grandson, and lot of wealth, bagun pashun, hasti elephant, hiranyam gold, everything he offered. And bhumer magadayatanam rinishva, bhumehe magat ayatanam, claim as much of land you want in the earth, you can choose to have. And swayam cha jiva sharado yavadichasi, you also live as many years you want. You can select the number of years you want to live. So he gave a long life, all the wealth. Not only that, the next mantra he said, Etat tulyam gidi manyase varam, Vineshva vittam cha jivikam cha, Mahabhumo nachiketastumedhi, Kamanam tva kamabhajam karomi. Kamanam agam tva kamabhajam karomi. I will make you the enjoyer of all the pleasures. Kamabhajam karomi agam. So if you have any other boon equivalent to this, choose that also along with what I gave. So you can add. And you become Mahabhumo Nachiketaha Tumedi. Mahabhumo, on this great Bhumi, from Yedi, you become the king of this, the entire world, not just a piece of land. You be the king, and you be the enjoyer of all the pleasures you want. Ye ye kama durlabha martya loke, sarvan kaman chandatah prarthayasva, ima ramaha saratha saturyaha, nahidrisha lambaniya manushyaih. Those kamas which are durlabha, not possible, martyaloke, not enjoyable, not possible to enjoy in this martyaloka, manushaloka, you also ask that prarthayasva. And all these ima ramaha, sarataha, saturyaha, all these Rama is the celestial woman, along with the chariots, and saturyaha, all the musical instruments, everything you take it. And lambaniya, nahi idrisha lambaniya manushyahi, idrishaha imaha sarataha saturyaha, na lambaniya, not possible to gain, not possible to get. For a human being, it is not possible. For a just an ordinary human being, it is not possible. You have everything. Abhirmattabhi paricharayasva. Paricharayasva. You paricharayasva. You make them serve you. So abhirmattabhi paricharayasva. So that which are offered by me, may you get served with what I offer. But you don't please ask Maranam. Don't ask the secret of death. Maranam na anuprakshihi iti. By giving all this, the pleasures which are difficult for a ordinary human being to get. So Yamadharmaraja wanted to change the mind of Nachiketa, but Nachiketa did not change. So that shows his Viveka backed up, and also that shows his Viveka and Vairagya. Vairagya backed up by Viveka. He has got Vairagya, not carried over by all this excellent, impossible to get offerings of Yamadharmaraja. Therefore, it shows his Viraha, Vairagya. Vairagya preceded by Viveka. So all this mantra shows that how much Vairagya Nachiketa had. Viveki and Vairagi. Therefore, Vairagyam, important sadhanam. Therefore, Brahmanaha nirvedam ayat. Pariksha lokan. Nachiketa, even though a young boy, but he has done all the pariksha mentally. He did not underwent all the experiences, but all the experiences he analyzed in the mind itself. One need not undergo all the experiences to understand they are limited. If one has to know only by experience, for that one has to take a number of Manisha Janma. One need not physically undergo those experiences. Other experiences of others, if you analyze, experience of others, the analysis of the experience of others, that itself will give us good understanding, good viveka. Therefore, Nachiketa had done that, and he had Nirveda Vairagyam. Therefore, Akritaha Mokshaha Kritena Nasti. Moksha is Akritam. Moksha is not created, not produced. Kritena, what is Krita? Karma is Kritam. Karma is done. Therefore, Kritena Karmana Akritaha Moksha, which is not created, na labhyate, it is not gained. Moksha is not gained through the karma which is limited, which are limited. Therefore, if you want moksha, what is required? What should you do? Tad vijnanartam akritaha mokshaha jnanartam moksha jnanartam jnanam itself. That jnanam itself is knowing itself is gaining. So tad jnanartam tad prapyartam, because jnana praptihi itself is moksha praptihi. Therefore, tad vijnanartam saha brahmanaha tad viveki vairagi gurum eva abhigachet. Let him go to the guru. Samitpanigi shrotriyam brahmanishtam. Samitpanigi with a samit. Shrotriyam brahmanishtam abhigachet. And the same idea we saw in Kathopanishad, Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam, in the first chapter, second section, 14th mantra, Uttishtata, Jagrata, Prapyavaran Nibodata. There Yamadharmaraja said, Uttishtata, wake up. Wake up from what? wake up from sleep. Uttishtata, you get up, have that Purushartha Nischaya, that is called Uttishtata. Uttishtata, Jagrata. Jagrata is you give up this Ajnanam. Jagrata. Then Prapyavaran Nibodhata. Prapyavaran is, Vara is the Acharya. Saha Gurum Eva Bigachet. So Prapyavaran Nibodhata. So Uttishtata Jagrata Prapyavaran Nibodhata iti. So that is Shrotriyam. Prapyavara Vara is the Shrotriya. Shrotriya Brahmanishta. Iti Shrutihi. So here the author quotes from the Mundaka Upanishad, and the same idea is there in Kathopanishad also. We saw. And this Karmachitan, Karmana Chitaha, Karmachitan, Sampaditan, that which are gained through karma, that idea is there in the Prashnopanishad. Prashnopanishad also says, Tataji Shrutyantram Chandramandale Bhoga Sadbhavam Darshayati Saha Somaloke Vibhutim Anubhuya Punaravartate. This analysis of the loka gained through karma, whatever the loka gaining that loka, what happens? Punaravartanam bhavati. You have to return. Coming back is there by gaining that loka. Going to that loka, coming back is there from that loka. So that loka from where you don't come back. There is no such loka at all, if at all. If you use the word loka, because it is nityam, it is not kritaha. So that loka which makes you come back, punaravartanam, that loka doesn't deserve to be gained because anityatvat. So therefore, anityatvat viveka, that is called viveka, and that following that viveka, analysis of the loka, the field of experience, that experience is being limited, therefore you have vairagya. So having vairagyam backed up by viveka, gurum eva abhigachet, samitpanihi shrotriyam. The guru should be a shrotriya. Should have listened to the shastram. You must have been a disciple to the acharya. Should have listened to the acharya who comes in the parampara. Therefore, that is important. Shrotriyam. Then further the author, it talks about that loka, which are gained through karma. You can read. Karmanachitan sampaditan.
Karmana chitan sampaditan
Chaturdasha lokan.
Chaturdasha lokan
Lokastan janan.
Lokasthan janan
Parikshya.
Parikshya
Anityatvena.
Anityatvena
Nischitya.
Nishchitya
Brahmanaha.
Brahmanaha
Brahma sakshatkara kamaha.
Brahma sakshat karakamaha
Nirvedam vairagyam ayat prapnuyat.
Nirvedam vairagyam ayat prapnuyat
Akritaha mokshaha.
Akritaha mokshaha
Kritena karmana nasti na sampadyate.
Kritena karmana nasti sampadyate.
So, karmana chitan sampaditan, that Chaturdasha lokan, the 14 lokas, lokastan janan, loke sitan janan, parikshya, having examined the people and the experiences of the people, and the loka which are gained through karma, karmana chitan sampaditan, parikshya, anityatvena, Nischitya, firmly concluding that they are anitya, adruvam iti nischitya, that viveki, the brahmanaha, who is a brahmanaha is mumukshu. Therefore, brahma sakshat kara kamaha, the one who is desirous or who has the desire of brahma sakshat kara. What is brahma sakshat kara? Brahma agam asmi, that is the sakshat kara. Brahma sakshat kara, agam brahmanaha na abhinnaha, agam jagat karanam brahma agam asmi. That is called brahma sakshat kara. The one who has that kama, that desire, that is a very sattvika desire. Therefore, it is not the desire like any other common desire. Therefore, here desire is means mukshu, the desire to know, desire to be free. That is a desire. The one who has that mumukshutvam, that mumukshu brahmanaha, nirvedam vairagyam. Nirvedam means vairagyam. Dispassion, objectivity, ayat prapnuyat. Akritaha mokshaha kritena karmana nasti. Na sampati. Nasti is equal to na sampatite, not gained. Moksha, which is not created in time, not produced by karma. So therefore, kritena karmana nasti iti. Therefore only tasmat karanat.
तस्मात् कारणात्
तद्विज्ञानार्थं
तद्विज्ञानार्थं
ब्रह्मज्ञानार्थं
ब्रह्मज्ञानार्थं
श्रोत्रियं
श्रोत्रियं
साङ्गवेदाध्ययनवन्तं
साङ्गवेदाध्ययनवन्तं
ब्रह्मनिष्ठं
ब्रह्मनिष्ठं
ब्रह्मसाक्षात्कारवन्तं गुरुं
ब्रह्मसाक्षात्कारवन्तं गुरुं
समित्पानिः
समिपाणिः
यथा योग्यं समिदन्तकाष्ठादिपानिः
यथा
योग्यं समिद्यन्तकाष्ठादिपाणिः
सन्
सन्
to be read along with that. Abhigachet.
अभिगच्छेत्
एतादृश गुरुनिकटं प्राप्नुयात् इत्यर्थः.
एतादृश गुरुनिकटं प्राप्नुयात् इत्यर्थः.
The mantra, the Mundakopish mantra is explained by the author. Tasmat karanat. Therefore, tad vijnanartham. Tad vijnanartham is Brahma vijnanartham. Brahma jnanartham. Brahma praptyartham. Shrotriyam abhigachet. Shrotriyam is the teacher who is a Shrotriya, who has listened, who has a teacher. Shrotriya means the one who has listened to the words of whom the teacher. It means he must have been a disciple to the teacher in the Sampradaya. Sangha Veda Adhyayanavantam. Veda Adhyayanavantam. So Adhyayanavan, Adhyayanavanto, Adhyayanavantaha, Adhyayanavantam. Veda Adhyayanam. Who has done the Veda Adhyayanam along with the Vedanga. Who has done the Veda Adhyayanam of one's own Veda, he has done at least Vedanta Adhyayanam, and Sangha, that is Vedanga, all the 6 Angas of the Veda, the 6 Angas of the Veda also is required. So, Angena Saha Sangha. Sangha Veda Adhyayanavantam. That's called Shrotriyam. The one who knows the Veda, Vedanta, along with Vedangas, Vyakaranam, Shiksha, Ityadi, Vedanga, Brahmanishtam is a Brahmajnani. Brahmani Nishta. Brahmani Nishta Yasya. Brahmanishtam. So Brahmanishta. Nishta is Trilinga. Brahmanishtam, when you say, it is referring to the person, therefore Bahuvigi Samasa. Brahma Sakshat Karavantam. Brahma Sakshat Karavan. Sakshat Karavanto. Sakshat Karavantaha. The one who has got the Brahma Sakshat Kara. Aham Brahma Asmi. That Jnanam, Brahma Jnanam. The one who has. Who is that? Gurum. So Shrotriyam is equal to Sangha Veda Dhyanavantam. Brahmanishtam is Brahma Sakshat Karavantam. He is a Guru. Samit Panihi, this Brahmana, this Viveki, Dhiraha, Samit Panihi, along with the Samit, the twigs. Samit Panihi, Pani is hand, holding the twigs in the hand. Yata Yogyam. Yata Yogyam. That is Yata Yogyam to his capability. Yata Yogyam. Samidanta Kashtadi Panihi. Kashta is wood. Kashtadi Panihi. Samit is the twigs, the wooden twigs carrying in his hand. Sun, referring to that person. The person who has the Kashtadi. Samit Anta Kashtadi Panihi. Samidanta Kashtadi Panihi. Danta Kashta. Danta Kashta. Danta is teeth. Kashta. So Samit Danta Kashta. Samit referring to wooden twigs, and Danta Kashta also the twigs only. Danta Kashta. So Samit, Danta Kashtadi, etc. Panihi, which are required for the Guru to maintain the Gurukulam. For Samit, is required for everyday the Yajna, the Homadi Karma. Therefore, Sun, Abhigachet. Etadrisha Gurum Nikatam, Samipam. Nikatam is Samipam. Prapniyat ityartaha. One may go near the teacher. It's called Upanayanam. That is called Upanayanam. That is ritually done by the Upanayana ceremony. Upanayanam. Then the other Shatka Sampatti, Shamari Shatka Sampatti, the author talks about. You can read that also. Shanto Dantaha,
शान्तोदान्तः
Uparataha Titikshuhu,
उपरतः
परतः
तितिक्षुः
तितिक्षुः
Shraddha Vittaha,
श्रद्धावित्तः
श्रद्धावित्तः
Shraddha Vittaha Bhutva,
श्रद्धावित्तः
श्रद्धावित्तः
भूत्वा
भूत्वा
Atmanyevatmanam Pashyet.
आत्मन्येवात्मानं
आत्मन्येवात्मानं
पश्येत्
पश्येत्.
So this is from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Shantaha Dhantaha Uparataha Titikshuhu Bhutva Atmanyevatmanam Pashyet. So, having this Shamadhi Shakka Sampattihi, the Brahmanaha, Atmani eva Atmanam Pashyet. So, therefore, it is the Atmani Atmanam Pashyet is possible only for the person who has these qualities. He should be a Shantaha. He should be a Shantaha. Shantaha is Shamaha. Dantaha is Damaha. Uparataha, Uparatihi or Uparamaha. Titikshu, all these Shantaha, Dantaha, Uparataha, Titikshu, referring to the person. Shraddha, Vittaha, Bhutva, having endowed with this, having not endowed with, Bhutva is having been. Shantaha, being Shantaha, being a person of having this Shama, being a person having Dhamma, Uparama, Titiksha, then Shraddha, Samadhanam. Samadhanam is not mentioned, we can supply. Bhutva, being. Atmani eva Atmanam Pashyet. Let him see the Atma. Atmani, in Atma, Atmanam Pashyet. Let him see, let him understand. Atmani eva Atmanam Pashyet. Don't look for Atma outside. It is you, yourself. So, Therefore, that Atmajnanam is possible only for the person who is a Shantaha, Dantaha, Uparataha, Titikshuhu, Shraddhavitaha, etc. So what is Shamaha then? Shravanadi Vyatirikta Vishayebhyaha Manasaha Nigragaha Shamaha. So other than Shravanadi, restraining the mind from other than Shravanadi activity. Shravanam is Shastra Shravanam, not any other Shravanam. That is called Shamaha. Damaha referring to the mastery over the sense, mastery over the mind. Shamaha is mastery over the sense. Shamaha is mastery over the mind. Damaha is mastery over the sense organs. So Bhagyendriyanam tad vyatirikta Vishayebhyaha Nigraha. That is called Damaha. So Bhagyendriya, that is mastery over the external sense organs. Restraining that from going towards the sense object, external sense objects. Paranchikani vidrinat swayam bhuvum. Parang pashyati nantaratman kaschid dhiraha. There also dhiraha is used, the word used dhiraha, kaschid dhiraha pratyakatmanam aichan. Aichan is mumukshutvam in the Kathopanishad. In the section what we are discussing, this the second chapter, first section, very important the mantra. Paranchikani vitrinat swayam bhuhu. The indriyas are made like that to go towards the external objects, sense objects. Therefore, na antaratman na pashyati, but kasti dhiraha, but a dhira purusha who is desirous of knowing pratyakatmanam aikshat. Therefore, he is a avrata chakshuhu amritattam ichan pratyakatmanam aikshat. He has got avrata chakshuhu, and he is the desire is a person desiring amritatvam ichan, being desirous of amritatvam, moksha. Therefore, he is a mukshu. Therefore, ichati, he desires what? Pratyakatmanam. He desires or he desires to know Atma. Therefore, Damaha is important. Bhagyendriya Nigraha Damaha. And that Nigraha, that Bhagyendriyanam Nigrahanam, that has to be done in keeping with the Vidhi. That is called sannyasa. So, Vishayebhyaha uparamanam uparatihi, or that vidina parityaha, in keeping with the injunction of the Shastra, giving up those desires for external objects. That is called sannyasa. That is why we gave the meaning of uparama, uparati to be sannyasa also. Uparati can mean uparamanam, restraining the Bhagya Indriya for towards Bhagya Indriya's natural inclination towards the sense objects for a length of time. That is called uparamanam, and giving up that desire for the external sense objects. Vishaya, all the Indriya Vishaya, that is called sannyasa. And that is to be sannyasa, which is vidina parityaha. So, uparama is that giving up, the tyaga, the giving up, renunciation, that is in keeping with the vidhi, in keeping with the shastram. Then titiksha, the one who has titiksha is titikshu. Shitoshnadi dvandva sagishnutvam titiksha we know. So dvandva sagishnuta titiksha. Then samadhi, what is samadhi? Samadhi is not mentioned. We can supply samadhi also because it is one of the shatka sampatti. So samadhi is the mind which is restrained, that placing the mind in when only the Vishaya which has been heard. So, Nigrhitasya Manasaha Shravanadau Tat Anuguna Vishayecha Samadhihi Samadhanam. Absorption of the mind in the topic. The topic, what is the topic? Vedanta is a topic. The mind which has been restrained, making the mind to listen to the Vedanta. Making the mind absorbed in the Vedanta discussion. The Vedanta, that is Samadhi. It's called Samadhi. Then Shraddha. Guru Upadishta Vedanta Vakyeshu Vishwasaha Shraddha. Iti. All the Shatka Sampattis, the one who has, that person will gain Atma, will know Atma. So therefore the author says, Shantaha, Shantaha,
Shantaha.
Shantaha.
Antarindriya Mano Nigragavan.
Antarindriya
Antarindriya
Mano
Nigrahavan.
Nigraha.
Shantaha referring to that person. And the quality as such is Shamaha. Shantaha referring to that person. Antarindriya Mano Nigragavan. Antarindriya is the mind. Antakaranam. Mano Nigragavan, restraining the mind. The one who has mastery over the mind is called Shantaha. Dantaha.
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 Bahirindriya Chakshuradi Nigragavan.
Bahirindriya Chakshuradi Nigrahavan.
Bhagya Indriya, Chakshu, etc. The one who has Nigraha, the mastery over all the Bhagya Indriyas, is called Dantaha. Uparataha.
Uparataha.
Sakala Vishaya Abhilasha Rahitaha.
Sakala Vishaya Abhilasha Rahitaha.
Is free from the Abhilasha, the desire for all the Vishayas. Sakala. Sakala Vishaya. Sakala means here everything, total. All the Sakala Vishaya is all the Vishaya. Pramila ji, you can make your mic mute. Sakala Vishaya, all the Vishayas. Abhilasha Ragitaha. Free from the Abhilasha for all the Vishayas, Indri Vishayas, it is called Uparataha. Referring to the person. Titikshuhu.
Tikshuhu.
Shitoshna Sukha Dukha Mana Avamanadi Dvandva Sagishnuhu.
Shitoshna Sukha Dukha
Mana
Avamanadi
Sagishnuhu referring to that person who puts up with all the pairs of opposites, Dvandva Vishayas, Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha, Mana, Apamana, Avamana, Labha, Alabha, Adi, Dvandva Sagishnuhu, Titikshuhu. Then Brahma Vishayini Shraddha Eva Vittam Yasya Saha.
Brahma
Brahma
Vishayini
Vishayini Shraddha Eva Vittam Yasya Saha.
Evam Vida Visheshana Vishishtaha Bhutva.
Evam Vida Visheshana Vishishtaha Bhutva.
Atmani Vishuddhantakkarane.
Atmani Vishuddhantakkarane.
Pratibimbitam Atmanam Paramatmanam.
Pratibimbitam Atmanam Paramatmanam.
Sakshat Kuruyat Ityarthaha.
Sakshat Kuryat Ityarthaha.
Mokshutvam Moksha Ichha.
Mumukshutvam
Moksha Ichha.
So Mumukshutvam Moksha Ichha, the last one we know. Mumukshutvam is Moksha Ichha. So Moktum Ichha Mumuksha. So Mumukshutvam Moksha Ichha iti. Then the preceding line. Brahma Vishayini Shraddha Eva Vittam Yasya Saha. Having Shraddha in the Vishaya of Brahma. In the Vishaya of Brahma, the Brahma which is revealed by the Shastram. Therefore, Shastram, Shraddha towards Shraddha in Shastram, Shraddha in the Guru. So, Evam Vida Visheshena Vishishtaha, the one who is Vishishtaha, who is Vishishtaha, Visheshena Vishishtaha, Evam Vida Visheshena, by this Visheshana, by this the special, the qualities, Vishishtaha Budva, Vishishtaha is endowed with, is he has become distinct, he has become qualified. Vishishtaha Bhutva, having been qualified by all these Visheshanas, these qualities, Atmani, which is equal to Vishuddha Antakrane, in the Antakranam, Atmanam Paramatmanam Sakshat Kuryat Ityartaha. So, in the Antakranam, in the mind, Atmanam Paramatmanam, that Pratibimbita Atma is Paramatma. The mind, in the mind, the Atma which is Pratibimbita, that Atma is not different from Paramatma. Aham Brahma Asmi. That Jnanam, that is like Jnanam for which the subject matter is not any other Vishaya. The Vishaya itself is the Atma, because of which the knowledge of the Vishayas are gained. That which is without having any object, that what is that? That is Atma. So any vritti, if you take any vritti will have the Vishaya, Vishayakara vritti. So vritti will have Vishaya, but that vritti for which there is no Vishaya, the Vishaya itself is Atma. That Vishaya itself is Atma. That is called Akandakara vritti, Brahma Sakshatkara. So Sakshat Kuryat Ityartaha. So may he knows through the mind. Manasa eva veditavyam. In Kathopanishad we saw. Manasa eva veditavyam. Only by the mind it is known. But we saw in the mind, only by the mind. Mind is also Yato vacho nivartante. We saw mind also is cannot objectified, and how to know. Knowing is by, it's only by jnanena, jnana vrittya, jnana vritti. Ajnana vritti is that to knock off the ajnana vritti, jnana vritti is required. But unlike the vritti of any Vishaya, here in this vritti jnanam, there is no palavyapti. Remember the topic we discussed before in this Kathopanishad. Palavyapti is not there. That is called Brahma Sakshatkara. Therefore, Manasa. And the Manas should be Shuddha Antakaranam. For that only this sadhana Chatushtayam is required. So, that person who is endowed with all these qualities, he is the Pramata, he is the Adhikari, fit to know this Atma. And this Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti, the word Shama we discussed. The Shama can mean Ananda, the Shama can mean Pritihi, Shubham, Kalyanam, Sukham. Shama can also mean Brahma. Shama can also mean Shanti. So the word Shama has got many meanings, and almost all the meanings are applicable. The word Shama in the context of Sadhana Chatushtaya, Shamaha means mastery over the mind. When you have mastery over the mind, what will the result? You will have Ananda. That is a Sukham. That mind only will enjoy the happiness. And you see the word in Shama is used in many places in the Shastram itself. Even the Shanti Pata, Shanno Mitrasham Varunaha, Shanno Bhavat Varyama, Shandagindro Brihaspatihi, Shanno Vishnu Rukramaha. There the word Sham. Sham means Kalyanam, Sukham, Shubham Ityartaha. Namah Shambhave cha Mayo Bhave cha Namah Shankaraga cha Mayaskaraga cha Namah Shambhave. Shambhu, the Lord Shiva, it's called Shambhu. Shambhavat Mangalam, Shama. And in the Kathopanishad itself, it is, we saw Shama, na virato duscharitat, na shanto, na samahitaha, na shantama naso vapi, prajnane naiva mapnuyat. So there also the Shama was talked about in the first chapter, second section, 24th mantra. If you want, you can take that mantra. For me, the file to search back and forth is difficult. So there we saw avirataha manasaha. Avirataha manasaha, duscharitat avirataha manasaha, from duscharita, from bad behavior, the mind which is not withdrawn, and the mind which is not shantaha, ashanta manasaha, the mind which doesn't have shanti, and which is asamagitaha, doesn't have samadhanam, chitta samadhanam. Enam, that mind, enam atmanam prajnanena apnuyat. That atma jnanam is not possible for that person who doesn't have shama. Similarly, dhamma also. Dhamma is mastery over sense organs. That very, very well we saw in the second section, in the first section, in the first chapter, third section, all the mantras, starting from the beginning itself, that chariot imagery was there. Atmanam ratinam viddhi, shariram ratamevatu, buddhim tu saratam viddhi, manaf pragrahamevacha. So start in the third section, which discuss in detail about this chariot imagery. The chariot imagery, what did we talk about? We talked about only this Dhamma only. We talked about Dhamma. And Indriyas are compared to horses. Indriyani hayanaguhu, Vishayans teshu gocharan, Atmendriya manoyuktam bhoktetyahur manishinaha iti. And yastu avigyanavan bhavati ayuktena manasa sada tasya indriyani avashyani dushtashva iva saratehe iti. We saw how will be the sense organs of the person who doesn't have this dhamma. Similarly, how will be the sense organs of the person who has this shama. Yastu vigyanavan bhavati yuktena manasa tada tasya indriyani vashyani sadashvaha iva saratehe sat ashvaha sadashvaha iva saratehe. So indriyas which are well managed compared to sadashvaha, which are not managed, which are difficult to manage, dushta ashva. Iti, in the section Dhamma, important quality in the Shatka Sampatti were talked about. So, in the Kathopanishad, you will find the topic of Sadhana Chatushtayam discussed almost all over. In all the section, it is discussed. Only in the second section, what we are studying now, only in the second section, there the Tattvam is mostly talked about. Tattvam is the main topic. Whereas in the first chapter, in all the sections, you will find the discussion on Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti is scattered almost in all the sections. So therefore, this write-up is very much useful. As I told before, the author of the write-up is not known, but it is a very simple, easy to read and understand. And also we can bring in the discussion of the Upanishads the topics discussed in the Upanishad, the relevant topic, you can bring in and you can understand very well this sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. With the two Upanishads itself, we can bring so many quotations from the Upanishad. And if you know the other Upanishad, even in Kaivalya Upanishad, it is there. And in the other Taittiriya Upanishad and all, you will see. So it's a very good practice. It's a good exercise. It's a good exercise to note down the mantras where this topic is discussed. Sadhana Chatushtaya. And also the topic that is Brahma, Atma discussion. Those mantras also specifically, if we can selectively list down from the each Upanishad, all this will be useful for Nididhyasana. All this will be useful for the discussion of the topic of Tattvam will be useful for Nididhyasanam. And this discussion on the Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti will be useful. Will be useful for us to understand and practice. And the practice part we can take from Gita. Gita, where it is talked about the topic what we are discussing now, Sita Prajna. Sita Prajna se ka bhasha. There it is talked about. So all these are the exercise which we have to do, which we cannot do in the class, but we can only quote, we can only refer to. But this has to be done by the student. So this is very good, very good practice. The exercise a student has to do. He has to think and collect all that he had received, all that he had listened to. It is not listening and forgetting. You should know. That's why the memorization of the Upanishad, the mantras of the Upanishad is very important. At least some important mantras of the Upanishad, some important mantras of the Gita, so that when you contemplate on a particular topic, that particular mantra will occur in your mind. A particular mantra, and if you know the meaning, that is very good. The meaning of the mantra, actually, the recalling the mantra is not just the mantra, recalling the meaning of the mantra. So the mantra along with the meaning should be recalled. So that is, it's a good meditation. And that remembering the tattvam, that becomes the nididhyasana. That is called meditation. Meditation is recalling the mantra along with its meaning, remembering it all the time, and remembering it particularly when we are in any sankata, any confusion. That time, recalling the mantra with its meaning will be very useful. As Bhagavan Krishna said in the Gita, this Sthita Prajna, who enjoys all those, that becomes a sadhana. Imitating the behavior of Sthita Prajna, that imitation itself is possible only through remembrance of what we heard. That is why Shravanam and then Mananam and Nididhyasanam. Nididhyasanam, again, it is connected to Shravanam. Whatever have been heard, that has to be recalled. So, Nididhyasanam also is important. Nididhyasanam is not for gaining something new knowledge. Nididhyasanam is for recollecting and correcting our wrong thinking, because wrong thinking has been habitually there since long time. That habitual wrong thinking and therefore the wrong action has to be corrected by constant remembrance. That is why nididhyasana. So this is a very good exercise, and therefore I thought we can discuss on sadhana chatushtayam. Similarly, we can discuss on some other class. We can bringing the discussion of tattvam, the mantras which talk about that aikyam, Jiveshwara aikyam. those mantras also we can collect from the Upanishad what we have studied, Mundaka, Kata, and Kaivalya, etc. That alone we can discuss. Maybe in some other class we can discuss. So with this, we stop our class. I hope the class, it was useful to you.
Yes, Ji. Yeah.
Yes, Ji.
Very much.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. And monthly once we will have another class in the place of Kathopanishad. The topic may be Atma Bodha or Vedanta Sara. Okay. Or maybe even we will have only one class a month. What topic I'll tell you later. Yeah.
Okay, Ji. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Ji.
Thank you.
Dhanyawad.
It's very simple
Dhanyawad.
now.
Dhanyawad.
After reading so much of the script,
Huh?
is very easy to follow. Yeah.
Yes, and you have very good background of Sanskritam also, therefore you can easily follow. And the many words
Yeah.
have been repeatedly seen
Yeah.
in any context.
Mm.
And
Now it is looking very
I
simple.
recently I taught this in the Tattva Bodha class. I happened to see this. Then okay, I thought I can share with you all.
Yeah, it's a good recollection as well. Yeah.
Yes, I will send you this PDF.
Yes, Ji. Yeah, that would be good. Thank you, Ji.
Thank you.
Dhanyawad.
Thank you, sir.
Dhanyawad, Ji.